All right, this is animation with text, and it's one of the easier things that you can do. And I'm starting with this because you can see that I've made the letters A, and down here's my animation window. And so I have a letter A, I have another letter A, I have another letter T, excuse me, I have a number R and a letter K. So I'm going to turn these all off, and I'm going to trash my animations so I can start at the beginning. But on this last one, then I'd have an A. And this is what our goal is going to look like, that it would actually animate like this. All right, so I'm going to stop and close my tab group for animation. All right, so if you remember, the T is over here on the side for text. And before, when I was in Photoshop, I used the type mask tool, and I made some mask type. This time I've got a purple up here, and I have a 200-point text, and I have show card Gothic out of all the different texts here. And I'm going to go backwards with my history so I can go all the way to the beginning and start this animation from the start. All right, so I have a 5-inch screen, and I decided that I wanted to have a gradient in the background. So right now I have purple and pink, or 2 shades of purple with pink, and I've got my gradient. I think I will try that again. Let's make it a little lighter on this one. So when I use my text, I didn't change it. Light. There it goes. All right, and there's a little lighter gradient here. And now when I go to my T, I'm going to put a darker purple back in here. Dark purple. All right, so I have a background color, and I'm going to put a whole new layer on just to start. And I could put anything in here. A minute ago I had my name. Let's put art A. And that A is at 200, and it looks like I could go to 300. Let's see. .300 font. All right, and then I'll line that up. That has pretty good spacing. And now in order to have it be on a new layer, I'm going to come down here and click the layer panel. Turn off that so you can see. And I'm going to put R. All right, in order to line it up with the first one, I'm going to turn the first one back on and move that down. All right, we'll turn them both off and add a brand new layer. And this time I'm going to go with new text tool and T. And turn on the R so I can line it up correctly. It is ready to animate. Believe it or not, it's that simple to make the word art. All right, so I've got ART, and I'm going to turn off everything except the background. All right, so it says ART on my layers over here. To animate that now, I'm going to pull down a timeline on Windows. All right, and where it has a video here, we want, if it says create a video timeline, to create this simple of a timeline, we're going to change it to create a frame animation. And then I'm going to click, and my first frame will come right there because I clicked on the words create a frame animation. And now I'm going to add a letter to my background layer. If I wanted the background layer to stay simple, let's do that. Let's make it 4 frames. We'll add a new frame, and this time we'll put A on it. We'll add a new frame. This time we'll turn off the A and turn on the R. We'll add a new frame. We'll turn off the R and turn on the T. All right, it's all at 0 seconds, and it spells out ART. That's not going to look well because here we are in the first frame, and if I click this arrow, it was so fast we couldn't see it. So I'm going to click on the T, hold down my Shift key, and turn on the 1. And then I am going to change it to 0.5 seconds, and I'm going to change it to forever. And then we will hit our go arrow. And that's it. All right, I'm going to put my mouse on the first screen, and I'm going to say File to save for web. And right now it's just going to save this screen if I have it at this setting, JPEG medium. I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to go to a GIF. That's going to save it as an animated GIF. And click Save. And this one we'll call ART. And it's done. That is all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I can get it to stop.